Salutations, my name is Summer and this is Sterling Reads, and I was inspired to read The Time Machine by H.G. Wells when I saw Mark over at Book Time with Elvis that he had read it the other day, I think a couple days ago now. And I have this beautiful bind up of short stories. I will link his channel down below. Definitely check him out. He's been doing Shorty September this month. And so, touch wood, he's been putting out a video, a short every day, talking about whatever book he has been reading. And that's been a lot of fun to watch. So, but anyway, yeah, I read The Time Machine. It is the second H.G. Wells book that I've ever read. I did read The War of the Worlds last year or the year before, and I really enjoyed it. I think I enjoyed it a little bit more because just of the history of it. Like, I know it was broadcasted in the 1930s and it caused a mass panic. I think George Orwell was one of the people. I don't know if he was the one like broadcasting or what. But his name was mentioned in it also. But anyway, yeah, I read The Time Machine, and the cats, they have the zoomies. I could imagine sitting there, like as I'm reading this, I actually can see him telling us, a group of people, that he went in his time machine and he went far off into the future. You could actually feel it, you know, and I wanted to believe him, but I found it hard because it is a bit unbelievable until the flowers. And when someone else, I don't think it was a botanist, but when like somebody else had saw the flowers and they're like, I don't know, you know, is species the right word, of flower, then I was like, yeah, where those flowers come from? So maybe he really did go on a time machine. Maybe he's not crazy. I would never want to go forward in time, especially as forward as he went. And I would not think that, I mean, clearly we're going backwards, right? I mean, people think with technology that we're going forward, but when you think about what has lasted, it's not anything we've made in the past 50 years. I mean, the homes that we make, they mold, they fall apart, disintegrate. When you look at the old roads or the old buildings, that were built centuries ago, they're still standing. And stuff we make now, everything is made not to last, or even be fixed half the time. Half the time you have to buy new, and then it only lasts a year. And I'm rambling. But I really did enjoy this. I was a little confused about the relationship he had with the people that he found in the future. I felt like that was a bit strange. It was very interesting though. Let's see. My favorite part had to be when he was in this dangerous situation and he was like, oh, I got my matches. But they were the type of matches that he needed his matchbox to light, and he did not have his matchbox. So I was like, oh my goodness, what is gonna happen here? We know he gets back though. This is spoilers, but I kind of feel like if you want to read it, you'll read it. But yeah, you know he gets back because he's telling you the story. Well, there's more to that. So that's not quite true. Anyway, I really enjoyed it. I don't plan to read any more short stories this month though, because I want to get back on track of what I want to be. I did want to read that, but I think you guys know what I mean. I have a plan of books, series that I want to finish this year, and I've been distracted this month with library books too. I picked up Sleep, which by Honor Jones. I believe this is her debut novel, but I'm not positive. This was the book where I went to my boyfriend's house and he was like, read chapter 10. And I did, and I thought, okay, then I went on the library and I ordered it for myself. So I have about I have under 100 pages left to read of this. I've really been enjoying it. It's about Margaret. We first meet her when she's 10 years old, and 10 years old is a hard age. And then, you know, the relationships with her parents, especially her mother and her brother. She has an older brother named Neil. And, you know, going through puberty, the body changes, relationships are hard anyway. So we have all that. And then they take us into the future where she's going through a divorce. Ezra is her husband, and he seems to be a really nice guy, just was not the one. And they have 2 daughters, Joe and Helen. And it's her relationship with her family now, her parents and her brother as an adult, and also her ex-husband and their children. And also she has a lover, I guess, new man in her life, which I've really been enjoying reading about that part more than any of the other. But I'm really enjoying this. I feel like it's a very good read. And yeah, I don't know. I don't recommend books really anymore. It seems like every time I do, somebody tells me how much they hate it. But I'm really enjoying this book. So, and I feel like it's worth a read. So the only other thing that I'll mention is that since I'm working on my blanket, here's my Sterling Bully, which I can't really lift him up. I don't, with his hind quarters how they are, I don't like to lift him. But anyway, I started listening to The Cider House Rules by John Irving, and yeah, I'm like 6% in. And I believe when I put it on Goodreads or Storygraph, it said it was like a 900-page book. I do have it on my Kindle, so I have that option to go back and forth if I want to. But I did start the audio, and I'm really enjoying it. Homer Wells is a sweet kid. It's interesting how much horrible things he's had to go through already when it comes to abuse from a ton of different people already. So yeah, I'm looking forward to continuing on knowing Homer Wells. And yeah, oh, he's starting to purr. He's getting all curled up in my lap. Anyway, let me know what you guys are reading and if you have any thoughts on any of these books. And yeah, check out Mark's channel. I'll link it down below. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.